Hi, and welcome to the Daily Breath. My name's Heather Holloway, and I'm a breathwork practitioner. Today, I just wanted to talk to you about the 4 agreements and have this beautiful nature moment. And maybe we'll capture a bee coming by to pollinate these awesome dandelions that are out in the field. If you haven't read the 4 agreements, it's a little wisdom book by Don Miguel Ruiz, and I love this book. And the 4 agreements are: be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Now, if you were looking for this book, you'd probably find it in the self-help section of a bookstore if we were going to a bookstore. And although I understand why it would be in that area, I feel like sometimes instead of looking at how we are not doing these things, I think it's more valuable sometimes to look at what we are doing well, especially now. Things are pretty tough right now and challenging in many ways. Do we really need to be looking at all the ways we're not enough, or that we're not good enough, or haven't done something right enough? I would love it if you would leave me a comment and tell me one of the ways that you have done well using the 4 agreements. And even if you've never heard of the 4 agreements before per se, now that you know what they are, you could think about cross-referencing that to your recent life and see where you've done a good job. And I would love it if you would give yourself a shout out for having done a good job around one of the 4 agreements. So again, it's be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally. That's a big one for me. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. And I'll type that above as well so that you can remember them. I think they're really interesting little words to live by. So with that, let's do some breathing now around the ways that we have been doing a great job. Even if you can only think of one thing, and even if it's something simple like I took out the trash, or I did the dishes, something small, some small thing that you accomplished, that you did. Give yourself credit for that. Really, it should be part of our practice to give ourselves credit. We really need to do that. Because, listen, we can't wait around for someone else to do it. All right, so let's do 10 breaths. And on each breath, we're going to say something about ourselves that is good. And you can say it out loud, or you can say it in your mind. I'm going to say mine out loud for your benefit. So this is kind of free form as always, so who knows what's going to come out of my mouth, but let's go. Here we go. Deep breath in and out any way you like it. Long, slow breaths. I do a good job. I listen to other people. Animals like me. By the way, I want to share with you who just joined me out here in the field. Oops, sorry about my finger. Here's Laverne helping me. I haven't made too many assumptions. My life is pretty good. And I will take credit for attracting that to myself. I think this is breath number 6, so I'm going with that. I've been working on not taking things personally. Sometimes I still do take things personally, but I'm going to forgive myself for that because I'm working on it. I love this cat. That has nothing to do with the 4 agreements. I think this is breath number 9. And I try to work, or I do work, with the 4 agreements every day, and I'm giving myself credit for that. So that's our breath work for today from Laverne and I. Hi, Laverne. I will leave you with our mantra, which is, we cannot always control what's going on around us, but we can always control our response. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Remember the 4 agreements. Be good to each other. See you tomorrow.